This is the next video in the self-doubt series, overcoming self-doubt and building solid confidence. Well, last video I talked about what you practice is what you get. And it's about sort of focusing on what feels good, what you appreciate. And because if we focus on negativity, we're just going to be supporting more of that to happen in life. We're going to be supporting our perception, the way of looking at life, the expectation of life in kind of a negative way. But I talked about changing that and starting to really become aware of how we're looking at things and to start changing that around. Why don't you focus on what you want instead? Isn't that what you want? What you want? You want to feel good and feel great about what you do, feel successful, fulfilled, happy, joyful, and excited, curious. Well, then focus on all of those kinds of things. So today I'm going to talk about success steps and how to kind of apply that into everyday life. Well, it's really simple success steps. Get a sense, sort of that I want to kind of feel more of this in life. I want to feel more confidence. I want to feel good about what I do, that when I do something, I'm able to move through it in a confident way and feel good about what I did and create something great that I feel good about, rather than beat myself up and say, I could have done better, or beating ourselves up going, oh, that was stupid. Focus instead on what you really appreciate, what you really enjoy. Focus on what you did in the thing that you feel good about. There's always something we did in something that maybe even something that didn't turn out well, that we learned something we gained from it. Focus on that. Now the success steps are really simple. Really, it's just little steps and steps, sort of looking at the bigger essence of the goal. What's the bigger essence? Well, I just want to feel good about myself and confident. What does that mean? Well, go into really what that kind of means, how you'd like to feel after doing something, and instead of how you used to feel. And so then break that down into a step right now. Okay, I want to feel that. So I need to practice that in every step I do. Between here and my goal is completed, if you do a 1,000-piece puzzle, and every piece in the puzzle, I hate this puzzle, and it's like a blank puzzle, and every piece you put down is the emotions you had along the way in the step of putting the piece down. And so it becomes 1,000 pieces of, I really didn't like this sucked, this was terrible, you did a really bad job. Even if you complete the puzzle, okay, it's all done, you're going to look at it and go, I just feel terrible, it was a horrible puzzle, because every piece you put down was filled with horribleness, with I don't like this, rejecting it. And so we're just creating life experiences like that puzzle where we don't feel good. What you put in is what you get out, okay? And so success steps are simple. Everything you do, so get that intention of what you want to do, even if it's a small thing. Go, okay, now I'm going to break it down to the first step, my bigger goal, bring it down to a small little thing. Is this aligning with my goal? It kind of feels like it is. Okay, I'm going to take the step. And you take the step and be in it with one of those sort of attributes of the bigger essence of what your bigger goal is, what you want to feel, what you want to experience, how you want to, sort of feel about yourself. If it's about building confidence, I want to feel success. I'm able to complete something and feel good about it, feel good about myself. So that means every step you take to your bigger goal, just take small steps, every step at a time, of feeling confident in that step. Okay, I'm on solid ground, I can do it, I can handle this first step. It might be a teeny little step, but what's the first thing you can do right now when you've now backed up and figured out, okay, this is my bigger goal, what's the first step towards it? Well, I need to go out and I need to pick up that form to apply for my whatever to do that big thing. Okay, so I'm going to walk there or drive there, and during that step, think, okay, I'm feeling really good. This is a step towards my goal. I'm actually moving towards my goal. And when you're driving, wow, I'm really, enjoy the drive. Be with the drive. So now you finish that step. Okay, I'm completed. Was that a success? Yes. Did I have the essence of my bigger goal in that step? Yeah, I was really excited. I felt really good. It was successful. I got the form. I'm ready to fill it out now. It was a really good drive on the way to getting the form. So that was a success. That's a success step. and say, okay, what's the next step? Well, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to fill that form out. So you sit down and you think, well, a part of me doesn't like filling out forms. It's a horrible, tedious job. Well, do you want that 1,000-piece puzzle to be filled with, this is a boring, horrible, tedious job that leads to completing your goal going, this is so horribly unsatisfying? No, you want to complete your goal and feel good and confidence about yourself. So it's building that confidence. Okay, I can do it. Even though, it's a form and I'm challenged with forms, I've had difficulty before. This is helping me to achieve my goal, and I feel good about that. And I'm confident that I can fill it out and finish it. And just take your time, fill it out, and keep reminding yourself, yeah, this is part of my achieving my bigger goal. And so you finish it and look and go, yeah, I did it. Celebrate. It might seem silly, to go, I'm just going to go brush my teeth. I want to just feel good about myself, but it's just brushing my teeth. But when you're done, yeah, I brushed my teeth. I set that goal, that intention. You do it in everyday life. So you're practicing having many successes all the way through your day, your week, your month. You might have 1,000 successes then where you achieved something, you completed something, and felt good about it because you celebrated a positive sort of outlook on that thing. And so every time you get to practice building a new belief system, strengthening that part of you that has confidence, it feels good about what you do. So every step towards your goal, even if the goal takes a while, it's getting filled with confidence, it's getting filled with success, it's getting filled with feeling good about what you do. Do you get the idea? Give this a go. Pick a goal. It doesn't have to be a really big goal, or if it is, break it down into small little teeny goals. Some people say, oh, well, I'll celebrate and I'll feel good when I've finished my big goal, but it might be so big and horrible, to just push yourself for months or half a year, or, when I'm done becoming a lawyer, then I'll feel good. I can make good money. But how many years does it take to become a lawyer or a doctor? So we got to break it down into little teeny steps that are bite-sized and chewable, and that becomes our goal. So give that a go. And start with preferably small little success steps, small goals, because it's easier, and then build that program of success one step at a time. And that lack of self-confidence, that self-doubt is going to start falling away and being replaced with feeling confident, feeling really good about yourself. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I wish you an absolutely wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.